In 1.6 9th class NCERT mathematics, you should know some basics. Some students may already know all these formulas earlier also. So suppose if you have x to the power 4 multiplied by x to the power 2, this dot is for multiplication. Then you know, then powers are added because this is called base and bases are same. Then powers or exponents will add and you will get x to the power 6. So in the formula form you can write like this: x to the power n, x to the power n is x to the power m plus n. When bases are same, then powers are added if they are being multiplied with one another. Similarly, if suppose x to the power 10 divided by x to the power 2, then what you have to do? You have to subtract the powers, then you will get x to the power 8. Another way you can write down x to the power m divided by x to the power n, x to the power m minus n. So these two formulas you can cram and use wherever you like. You can see even bases are same. If they are multiplying with one another, then powers added to each other. If they are dividing, then powers will subtract. From first power you will subtract second power. So two formulas are like that. Other one is, suppose you have x to the power 2 and whole power 4 power to the power, then you have, it means that you have to multiply these powers. You will get this. That means x to the power m to the power n will be x to the power mn. That means in that way powers will multiply with one another. If you have x to the power m into y to the power m, in that case the bases are not same but powers are same, then you can take them into same bracket and power will be same like that. I give you example for that. 7 to the power 3 into 4 to the power 3, it means you can do like this: 7 into 4 to the power 3, that means 28 raised to the power 3. So now this is third, this is fourth. Now you know four formulas. One more thing I should tell you: x to the power 0 is 1, y to the power is 0 1, 100 to the power 0 1. That means any number, if it is having a power of 0, its value is 1, whatever may be the number. Second is x to the power m is equal to 1 oblique x to the power minus n. If you carry this whole number, change from numerator to denominator, its sign of the power will change. If you are having x to the power minus n, it will become 1 oblique x to the power plus n. That means the sign of the power will change if you change its position from numerator to denominator or from denominator to numerator. The sign of power will become change from positive to negative or negative to positive. One more thing I should tell you: generally when it is under root 16 or under root 12, it is 2 over here, and that means 16 to the power half, 12 to the power half. हम ज़्यादातर ये 2 लिखते नहीं हैं. ये एक स्टैंडर्ड होता है कि अगर नहीं लिखा है तो 2 है, अदरवाइज क्यूब रूट के केस में लिखना ज़रूरी होता है. अगर ये है, you can write down 64 to the power 1 by 3. In this way, if it is written here 5, it means 46 to the power 1 by 5. ये जो नंबर है, ये नंबर इसके अंदर लिखना है आपको. ये नंबर ऐसा नहीं है. यहाँ पर ये दो नंबर मल्टीप्लाई हो रहे हैं, बट यहाँ पर ये नंबर का मतलब है इसकी पावर 1 by 5 है. तो ये सभी फॉर्मूले अगर आप अच्छे से समझ जाएंगे तो जो एक्सरसाइज नंबर 1.6 के क्वेश्चन है आपको इजीली समझ में आ जाएंगे. तो उसको शुरू करते हैं 1.6 को. अगर आपने सभी नोट कर लिए हैं फॉर्मूले. फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन इज फाइंड फर्स्ट पार्ट 64 टू द पावर हाफ. 64 को आप ऐसी फॉर्म में चेंज करिए जिससे कि वो स्क्वायर फॉर्म, जिसमें आपको स्क्वायर मिल जाए. तो आपको ध्यान होगा 8 8 जा 64 होता है, तो 64 की जगह पर आप 8 टू द पावर 2 लिख सकते हैं अपने आप। ये वो रूल है, अगर पावर के ऊपर पावर होती है तो आपको याद होगा वो पावर्स आपस में मल्टीप्लाई होती है, क्योंकि इनको मल्टीप्लाई करने के बाद आपके पास 2/2 आ जाएगा, 8 टू द पावर 1 आएगा, जिसका मतलब होता है 8। तो इसका आंसर 8 हो जाएगा। सेकेंड पार्ट 32 टू द पावर 1/5। सो इसके लिए आप प्राइम फैक्टरेशन मेथड लगा सकते हैं, पता लगा सकते हैं कि 2 के हिसाब से इसकी कितनी पावर आपको मिल रही है। You can see 2 2 2 to 5 times, so you can write down 2 to the power 5 1/5, बिकॉज पावर के ऊपर पावर है तो आप इसको मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे, ये कट जाएंगे, you will get 2. Got it? Please note down. Let's do part number 3. So again 125 so you can write down 5 to the power 3 for 125, so the whole power is 1/3. So what will happen, because power on the power they will multiply, so you will get 5 to the power 1, that means 5. The value of 125 to the power 1/3 is 5. Then you have question number 2, first part. 9 to the power 3/2. Now you know, everybody knows that 9 is 3 square. Three to the power 3 means 3 has to be multiplied 3 times. 27. Question number 2, exercise number 1.6, second part. So 32 to the power 2/5. Find the factors of 32. As earlier, we will find that it is 2 to the power 5. When it is, these powers are like that, you can multiply answer. So that will be 2 into 2, that will be 4. So, and if you want to find the value of all the factors that it is, you can see 1 2 3 4 5, that means 32 is equal to 2 to the power 5. This value you can put here, and after putting this value you will multiply these powers as per the formula. They will cancel out each other and you will get 4. Third part of question number 2, that is 16 to the power 3/4. So for 16 you can find the prime factorizations. So prime factors are, so 2 to the power 4, then your powers will multiply with one another. 2 to the power 3 with 2 into 2 into 2, 3 times, you will get 8. Have you got it? So this is the way how you can solve this question. First you find the factors. Prime factors means you use prime numbers from 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13. These all are prime numbers which you have to use to find the factors of any number. Then you can put this value over here. Try to make this power equal to this so that they can cancel out each other. and you can do any type of question. Now we will do fourth part. So 125 to the power minus 1 by 3. We have already found the factors of 125, that is 5 to the power 3. So that will be 5 into 3 into minus 1 by 3. So they are being multiplied with one another, so you can cancel numerator with denominator. You will get 5 to the power minus 1, or you can write 1 over 5 to the power 1, that is 1 oblique 5. Here it is also correct. Oh, it is also correct. Let's do question number 3. Simplify part first. 2 to the power 2 over 3 multiplied by 2 to the power 1 by 5. Now you can see bases are same. So what will happen? These powers will add with each other. But you can see the denominator are different. So to find the LCM of 3 and 5, and that will be 15. Divide this 15 by this number 3, you will get 5, and quotient, that quotient 5 should multiply with 2, you will get 10. Divide this 15 by 5, you will get 3, and 3 multiplied by 1 is. So your answer will be 2 to the power 13 over 15. Second part is 1 oblique 3 to the power 3 whole power 7. As I told you, if you take this number from denominator to numerator, it will become 3 to the power minus 3, like this. And when there is whole power 7, then this is the base, but these powers will multiply with one another. So your answer will be 3 to the power minus 21, or either you can write in this way, 1 oblique 3 to the power 21. So this is part 2. So question number 3, third part is 11 to the power half divided by 11 to the power 1 by 4. Now here this number is being divided by this number. Bases are same. So as per formula, these powers will subtract from one another. Now base is 11. You can take LCM of 4 and 2. So 2 to the 4. LCM is 4. You can write down 4 here. Now divide this 4 by this 2. You will get 2, and multiply it with this numerator 1. You will get 2. Then minus. Divide this 4 by this 4. You will get 1, and multiply this 1 with numerator 1. You will get 1. So answer will be 11 to the power 2 minus 1 divided by 4. So this is third part. Fourth part is, which is the last part of this exercise 1.6, 7 to the power half multiplied by 8 to the power half. Here you can see there is one more formula. When bases are not same but powers are same, then you can keep these numbers in multiplication in a bracket and put up same power on the bracket. Then you will get, because 56 you cannot write in the form of powers of 2, so this is your answer. So your 1.6 is completed. Please do your homework. And now first exercise is completed totally.